Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. So we are still on our series and today we'll be taking place value and value of digits in a decimal number. Place value and value of digits in a decimal number. So recall that we've talked about place value and value of digits in a whole number where we talked about the units, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million, and so on. So those are the place values, which we can get the values from there. So for today, we'll be looking at the place value and value of digit in a decimal number. So decimal number for today. Okay, let's see. Consider the number 4917.86523. 4917.86523. So what do we have there? Let's see. Now, we said that a decimal number has two parts, the whole number part and the fractional part. So which side is the whole number? This is our whole number part. The whole of this is our whole number part, and this becomes the fractional part. So what that means is that this number is going to take the place value of whole numbers. So you are now having 4917 for the whole number. So if you are having 4917 for whole number, how do you take this? How do you get their place values? Remember what we do. Your unit comes here, your tens comes here, 100 comes here, and then your thousand comes here. So this is how the place value comes for the whole number part. And then you have your decimal point. So you can see here under 4 we have thousand, hundred, ten, and unit. Thousand, hundred, tens, and unit. Now we come down to the fractional part. What happens in the fractional part? Now take note, immediately after the decimal point, immediately after the decimal point, immediately after the decimal point, the first place value you are seeing there, the first digit there is what we call the tenth, ending with the th, tenth, tenth. After the tenth, what are we seeing next? The next thing we are seeing is the hundredth, hundredth, and then the next one will be thousand, thousand. Now, if you have other ones, you see what we have here, tenth thousand, tenth thousand, and then we have the hundredth thousand. So immediately after the decimal point, immediately after decimal point, you start with the tenth. So that means there's nothing like unit. You won't see unit. So immediately after decimal point, the first place value you see is a tenth, followed by hundredth, followed by thousand, and then tenth thousand, and then hundredth thousand. So what you notice is that the place value for the decimal, for the fractional part, has th at the end, has th at the end. Now let's see what that th is stands for. We know that 10 is equal to 1 and 0. That's 10. Now, when we are looking at 10, 10, that th will make it 1 all over 10. I hope you are seeing that. So we have 100, 100 is equal to 100. But when we are looking at hundredth, that will give us 1 all over 100. So the th means 1 all over. The same thing goes for thousand, 1000. When you are looking at thousand, you now have 1 all over 1000. So that's what we that's the pattern for place value the of whole numbers. It's divided into two: the part of the whole number and then the part of the fraction. Okay, let's see. Find the place value and value. We are taking the two of them at the same time. Find the place value and value. Now, of each digit in 206.925. Let's see what we have. So I think this has been done. So you just also study it as we go. So the place value, what was the number? 209, or sorry, 206.915. Now remember, we take the place value. Please don't come and put unit, tens, hundred, and so on. No. For decimal numbers, it's divided into two. So this is the whole number part. And of course, in the whole number, this is your unit, this is tens, and this is hundred. This way you now have your tenth, hundredth, thousand. Okay, so the place value of 2, you see 200. Place value of 6, you see tens. Place value of, sorry, place value of 0, you see tens. Place value of 6, you see unit. And then place value of 9, you see tenth. Place value of 1, you see hundredth. Place value of 5, you see thousandth. Now we move down to value. Remember, place value is just a position, and then value will tell us the worth, what that digit actually stands for in that number. So 2 here, the value of 2 here is 200, which you see here. The value of 10 is 010, which is 0. The value of 6 will be 6 units, which is 6. Now the value of 10 of 9 here will be 9 tenths, 9 tenths, 9 tenths. That will give us 9 over 10. Remember, we just finished changing decimal number to decimal fraction and decimal fraction back to decimal numbers. So 9 over 10, if you do your shifting, remember the shifting, do your shifting once, that will give us 0.9. And then the value of 1 is 100. If you do your shifting 2 times, that's 1 over 100. You shift 2 times, 1, 2. You have this answer. And then the value of 5 is 5,000. You shift 3 times, you have your answer, 1, 2, 3. Answer will come out. So this is what we mean, this is what we do in place value and value of decimal numbers. Okay, so you have your activity under place value and value. So please do well to go through each and every one of them and carefully solve, and also send your answers in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do well to like, subscribe, and share to others. Thank you, and see you in our next video.